Welcome back in as we get going here for game number 2 of Team Spirit versus One Move. And we can already see in the mid lane, Gilga is trying to get that ward down. I'm not sure which one went down first. I think it was the dire ward. So they know where this radiant ward is. They can come in for the D ward if they want to. And Gilga maybe just hanging around for that deny if he needs to. But who's got the sentry? In fact, there's going to be the backstab coming through here as well from Team Spirit on the other side of the river. Take a look at the map. It looks like they are backing themselves away.
Yeah, you want to use the Alchemist Unstable Concoction. I mean, the spell right now with that slight buff level 1 is... It used to be like the most powerful spell. Now it's even worse. Like, I really wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that one. 2.2 seconds stun, 150 damage. It's actually insane.
Yeah, and Afterlife is going to be walking up the hill. There goes Maposhka with the lockdown here. He's got that Nightmare going in the air. It's going to be an unstable concoction right onto the Death Prophet. Death Prophet, the Scatterblast, and Yatoro picks up that first kill. Really well done. In fact, they're even going to be able to get 2 bouncy runes off this, I do believe, as well. Yeah.
Yep. Yes. There's no one on that side, so they're going to be complete.
Yeah, and mid lane, you can see that Aincrad taking some harass coming out from Lal now as well. Lal with the 2 points into the Scatterblast, and Aincrad, he's taken a couple to the face, so some damage, but he does have the water and has that bottle available to him as well. So in this mid lane, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how that's going to go. But Perk, with all the mobility in the world, should be fine. Top lane, though, Afterlife's going to be chased down again. Another unstable concussion trying to break the vision, but he walks himself right into the path of the Alchemist. And Alchemist going to be able to get that kill. Did go for the point into the Grievous Greed. At level 3, Maposhka might go down here, trying to keep himself alive with the stick. Yeah, it just keeps Gilga in range just for another unstable concoction to come off cooldown. And this is going to be another kill onto the Tiny. No way out.
I don't really know what Gilgir was doing while they were killing Afterlife. I think he was maybe going to block the camp or something. But this movement, not to be there to save Afterlife initially, and then staying close again, Far and Aincrad probably not playing against the hero all that much in pubs, is always gonna give a solid advantage to Laurel here.
Bottom lane, how's it going for Mankushi here as well? Collapse. I mean, there's going to be a really nice stomp to the Abaddon. The Abaddon's out of mana now as well. Telekinesis comes out. He does have himself a couple of mangoes if he needs to get that Aphotic Shield off and Collapse. Taking a lot of harass damage. Pantomime now as well. They might even be able to get the kill into Collapse. Collapse can get himself away from this Mankushi. He's maybe just waiting for this Aphotic Shield to break. And he might be able to get the kill onto the Centaur. The Centaur is so low. Will go down here as the refresh comes out from Mankushi. Yeah, the Nightmare comes out. The Cookie came through there as well, but there's just that little, the iframes on the Nightmare now as well. And Gilga trying to run himself away from this one. The Puck already back in the mid lane. Double Avalanche comes out, and it looks like they're going to give up the kill onto the Tiny.
Yeah, mistaken. Mira is being chased down there by the Enchantress, and with the help of Mankushi, that should be a kill.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different kind of Centaur Stomp, but the Centaur Stomp comes out from the Conqueror. They were able to get the kill onto Mira. He was on his own side of the map, so it wasn't even like he was out of position as Telekinesis comes out. Mankushi running towards his tower. Actually going to run away with the ultimate kisses. He's not even level 6, so he doesn't have the borrowed time just yet. Lal will be able to pick up the kill. Did he get anything out of this, though? There is going to be the Dream Cold coming out onto the Rubik. Cookie comes through, but the Meteor Hammer, it actually connects after the phase shift from the Puck. And Puck needs to leave. They do get the kill onto the Rubik, Aincrad in the trees. And Collapse trying to chase down now. The Centaur jump comes out. Do they get the kill? They do. And Lal picks it up with the right click there as well. He's got that Scatterblast as well to come out into Pantomime. Pantomime trying to heal himself up. The 1 point into Nature's Attendance. But is he going to be able to get himself out alive? It looks like the Cookie, it won't be able to connect there, and Pantomime will be able to plant himself out of danger. Turning on to Collapse. Even has himself a Warpine Raider with that Acorn shot there as well. So Collapse going to take a little bit more damage. Is the impetus. Is he going to be able to get the kill at level 1? Ooh, it's going to be close, but it's not going to be enough. And Collapse turns back into it there as well. Yeah, I like this as well from the Tiny, that he knows how bad a time he's having on this top lane, so he's just starting to rotate around. And Mira, he's already used the Telekinesis, so again, the Avalanche will connect. Was that toss back there as well? The Orb, the damage of Mira, he's just going to go down. Aincrad picking himself up, his first kill of the game, though.
Just to walk around the jungle and make the Alchemist feel uncomfortable, even the supports that are stacking to make them feel uncomfortable as well. So I think one move, they actually have a pretty good lineup to be annoying to Yatoro, but what tends to happen is if you're a weaker team and you're playing against an Alchemist lineup, one move goes bad.
1v1, Afterlife has a really decent time here in the lane, it looks like, at the minute, up against the Alchemist, because the Alchemist not really hitting any major power spikes in terms of items. He is going to be looking towards the stack. This is going to be a really nice stack as well, to get him closer towards that Radiance, especially with the 2 points into the Grievous Greed, just trying to do what he can with the Acid Spray to help him farm up. So the gold will be there eventually, but at the minute, Death Prophet having a decent time in the lane.
Huh? what broke that sleep? I'm not sure about that one. Did he use the aphotic shield? Yeah, he did. Okay, I'm guessing that was the case. But that is a really nice setup for the Meteor Hammer if Miposhka and Collapse start playing together.
Oh, top lane though, they're going to be able to get the Dream Call onto Yatoro. Can he get himself away from this? He's trying to buy time. But the orb comes through, Ironclad able to get the kill there. And yeah, Yatoro being down for the next 20 seconds, that's really going to hurt his farm.
Yeah, for sure. Though, one move, they don't find the ward there in the jungle. Actually, it seems like the action will be never ending because Spirits want to make something happen in the mid lane, but Cavalry is coming over.
I love that drag back here. There's going to be the toss as well. The Wildwing Ripper able to set up, and Lowell, yeah, 4 heroes setting up. He's going to go down. No way out there for the Snapfire.
Oh, they're playing really well right now on one move and fast at that as well.
Yeah, you can see the Stampede's going to be used here. They're going to try and get the chase down onto Munkushi. Munkushi, to borrow time. It's already been used here. They should be able to get the kill. Telekinesis. And Mira will be able to secure it onto the Abaddon.
He was so close to getting the aphotic shield off. He gets it off, the puck goes onto that orb, and they get a kill. But even so, even you losing the Abaddon, that's a solid committal on Team Spirit, and they lose the mid lane tower. So overall, one move there, happy. They've opened up the map to be...
Yeah, again, it's still about 900 gold away. In fact, he buys out for a full wand as well as a Clarity. So they actually want to move themselves into the Roche pit with the Exorcism here. And this is going to be against Munkushi, getting himself that lifeline with the... do you actually pick it up onto the Abaddon with the borrowed time? Or maybe do you give it over to the Puck or the Death Prophet here?
I think you give it to the Puck. Double life on Abaddon isn't that great because your borrow time is already going to be used. So Aincrad is probably going to get it, and Munkushi, I mean, he's still going to farm for some time right now before he joins.
Yeah, and again, the full one does come out, so that sets him back a little bit on the Radiance as the Alchemist just continues to farm. The Aegis does go the way of Aincrad. He even gets himself a double damage in here as well on that Puck.
So at least one move are moving towards the top part of the map. That is nice. Team Spirit, of course, are slightly faster, so they're immediately forcing things even deeper on the bottom side of the map. By being deep on the bottom side, you are allowing Alchemists to farm safely on at least 3 camps.
They even find out the most of the kisses are going to rain down here on Afterlife. Afterlife Stampede comes out, Telekinesis now as well, but the Fiend Script comes through, and Mira, was that Stolen Spirit Siphon? It was. You get the kill onto the Death Prophet now as well. Aincrad, I mean, Lal, he's in a little bit of trouble. The Sentinel Storm, it comes through to get the control onto the Puck. That's going to be the Aegis being popped, and Lal's
no way.
TP, but no, the Avalanche is going to stop it. They get the kill onto Lal. They even get the cliff out onto the Centaur, and Centaur, he was close, but he won't go down just yet. He gets the TP off to safety. Okay. And we're going to see it. Gilga, though, could be in trouble. The toss comes out. In fact, they get the cookie, trying to keep this Bane alive. And the Bane, he's going to go down. In fact, was that the Stone and the shield? It was. They're going to turn this one around. And Pantomime, he's going to be the first one to go down in this fight. The chase out onto Afterlife now as well with that Stampede. They're going to be able to get themselves right on top of Afterlife. And Afterlife trying to do his best with the Spirit Siphon to keep himself alive. But with the Unstable Concoction coming out, the cookie now is up for extra stuns. Afterlife, the Centaur Stomp once
Big
again.
one.
They even get the lockdown onto the Puck, and Aincrad getting himself away from this. The orb will be thrown out, trying to chase himself, trying to run himself away. Looking for maybe another Unstable Concoction onto the timing, though. He get a lot of damage onto Gilga. Gilga, can he get himself away? The cookie, not onto the Puck, and the Puck will be back safely as the Mortimer Kisses once again start to rain down. Gilga in trouble, slowed down, the damage coming out, but Collapse doesn't want to be caught out here by the Abaddon. They even get the kill onto the Puck.
Man, I really love that one. Yatoro, he could have stunned the Puck, and most people would have gone for that one, but he turns around onto the Tiny because he knows that Abaddon is behind the Puck. He's immediately going to remove it, and the Puck is out. So he goes to the other side, and they wait. They wait it out by being deep for the Puck to re-engage and then to kill him. That is just a beautiful way for Team Spirit to play. And these guys, one thing that they've always been amazing at is communication inside of a team fight, and it just goes to show here as well.
Was that Puck looking in terms of not even anywhere close to something like the BKB? So the mobility that this Puck gets offered to himself with his skills, you know, if he gets silenced out by the Orchid, I suppose you can rely on maybe the Abaddon to help out, but if he gets caught out solo, he could be in a lot of trouble here. Speaking about being caught out solo, Dream Call comes out. Nightmare's going to be there. Hit for Bane, though. Cookie as well. Can he get himself away from the danger? The Sensor Sun once again comes out. What was stolen? It's going to be the heal come through for the Rubik, but the Avalanche. You get the kill onto the Bane. The Bane buys back, and Centaur will go down. Yatoro trying to do what he can here with this Unstable Concoction onto Pantomime. Pantomime, though. Telekinesis, the damage. Is it going to be enough? No. They don't get the cookie onto Pantomime. Pantomime's trying to run himself away. It's not going to be able to keep himself alive with the Nature's Attendants. Now Yatoro with that BKB, the chase, and they might be able to get the kill onto the Rubik. Rubik, he's going to get low, but does he go down? He will be going down to Afterlife. Afterlife, he's not going to be too far behind here.
It's okay.
If you want to disengage, it looks like they do. Even Lal goes down. And one move, they might be able to get the advantage out of this fight.
Oh, they want to get more?
Yeah, no, they're
That's
going to
a
get a toss back. Absolutely, yeah. And they get the kill onto Mapochka. He's dead for a minute. And this tier 2 just opens right up here for one move. If we take a look at the map, the indicators there as well, they're going to be able to get the jump onto, they get the kill as well, onto the Enchantress. He's going to get really darn low. In fact, the Meteor Hammer was going to be channeled there as well from the Centaur to get it off. The buyback comes out from Pantomime, though. He wants to get himself right back into this fight. Chases on. Stampede's going to be using the Unstable Concoction onto the Abaddon. The chase down, though. What can they do? What was stolen? It's going to be the Spirit Siphon once again for that Rubik collapse. So Dream Coil comes out, and it looks like it was broken there by Mira. But can they get Yatoro out now as well? Yatoro, he's a big tanky boy as well, coming out with the Chemical Rage, but he's still going to be taking a lot of damage. Has to pop that BKB, the double stun now as well into the Mortimer Kiss. Do they get kill onto Afterlife with that Meteor Hammer as well? There's going to be a lot of damage onto the Death Prophet. He will go down, and Yatoro trying to keep himself alive. Again, less than 2k health here for the Alchemist, so he has to be careful about where he gets caught out on and, you know, getting himself in and out of those fights. Centaur, maybe the bait here, but Yatoro, do they have the vision? It's actually with Pantomime force-staffing himself away from this. Do they jump? Do they get the jump onto the perk? Looks like they don't. But he might still be able to catch up both supports and Nightmare onto the Enchantress. So they can chase Sharks onto Gilgit. Gilgit can get himself away from this one. Even with slow, it's not going to be enough. Sure, it's not going to be enough. It's not. Collapse does get the kill. And now they can go for even more if they want to. Turn around again. The Fiend's Grip is still available if they can get the lockdown onto the perk. Wrench.
He got the silence from the puck, but Anchor got the blink off before the Radiance damage kicked in. So that's why he lived, or either it would have been a puck kill before those supports even got caught.
Oh, well, Spirit inside the Roche Pit. I mean, there's no Gilgit for the next 3 seconds, and one move. They want to try and contest into this, because it is actually going to be going down fairly quickly here now as well. The orb flies through Ankrad, and it looks like Spirit. Do they want to try and look for the disengage themselves here? Because there's no Stampede to come out just yet. Chemical Rage has been used. In fact, they might be able to get a really nice double onto the sports, and it looks like it's going to be Bane at least that does go down. Mira up onto the high ground, looking to get himself away, and will be able to get that TP out. Yeah, and now I mean, that was the second rush as well, and Alchemist is the one that picks up a shard. Oh, let's take a look at the mid lane. Do they get the kill onto the Pantomime once again? Centaur, he's going to be dropping that Meteor Hammer now as well. The Telekinesis Pantomime trying to do his best to keep himself alive, and again, the nature's attendants, but they don't have the burst down to get through it, doesn't look like, so they might be able to turn this fight around. The Cookie comes out. Do they get the kill onto it? And Mirror does go down. Stampede comes out and collapse, trying to get his teammates out alive, maybe just buying time for Yatoro to get in, but there will be a sentry down now as well. The blink onto Abaddon, and it looks like Abaddon, the silence. Do they get the kill? Now the Force Staff even going to be able to keep himself or the Echo Shell as well. From, who is it? Is it Gilgit that has it? It is. It's a Gilgit that has a Lotus Orb. And they might be able to go into Collapse. Collapse can get himself away. He cannot. They do get the kill onto the Centaur. Like the Rubik and the Centaur, just look for those kills.
Alchemist is level 20, so when he uses the Chemical Rage, he's gonna attack so fast.
Yeah, and can you get anything out of this now as well? The jump comes in, there's going to be Unstable Concoction onto the Ench, but again, the Untouchable. So even with that Chemical Rage now as well,
backline
on the back lines, they're going to try and get this jump in. Munkushi, he's looking for the kills. Yatoro as well, he's looking to try and chase down onto Afterlife, but he's taking so much damage. And can he get himself away from this one now as well? The Stampede is going to be used from Yatoro. He's on the retreat, the chase comes in, and Pantomime the toss forward as well, and Yatoro, he just forced the BKB. And they've already taken 2 kills here, 1 move. In this game, they're looking, you know, Team Spirit had a really good time in the early beginning of the game, but at the minute, 1 move are in complete control of this. Coming onto this tier 2 tower in the mid lane as well. The way the wards are lined up as well here for 1 move, every single entrance has a sentry on it as well. So if they are looking to, I mean, Team Spirit, they are going to look for that engage as well. Let's see what they can find. It's going to be just an illusion from the Abaddon there. So they're going to go for a big wrap through that river. Did they actually
go high ground?
They have a deep ward as well into the jungle. Munkushi, they are going to see him, so they are going to be able to go for this long wrap with the smoke. Maybe just jump onto the Abaddon, maybe get the kill onto him before the fight starts out. Smoke breaks. Could be away. Yosef comes out tiny though. Pantomime getting some damage onto Collapse. Collapse going to get himself away from this one. He's going to be slowed down by the Enchant. So the Stampede comes through the backlines.
Nice one.
Jumping in. Really good there on the Unstable Concoction. We get the kill onto Pantomime. Finally, they take him down. But they are going to be losing that Bane now as well. And the chase out onto the Alchemist. The Alchemist is going to be forced to pop the BKB on that runaway. And Afterlife, he's going to be pretty damn fast trying to chase down Yatoro. It's going to be an immediate Unstable Concoction there just to try and break Afterlife's grip. It's chased down. And they might even still, they are going to still lose a Rubik.
I guess what, Rob? That was that good spell usage for Team Spirit, and it still ended up badly for them. In this game in particular, it just came out a little bit earlier.
Okay. And it looks like 1 move. They want to group up, look for a pick-off here as well. Yatoro is going to be the furthest one forward as well in the Silver Edge form. So the smoke's going to break, but the vision won't be there. The blink away. Are they going to be able to look at this re-engage now as well? The Lincoln Sphere actually breaks. They're going to be able to get themselves on top of Puck, but can they get the kill? There's a Lotus Orb that's going to be thrown out here as well. They're going to be changing targets. Once again, the Bane will be the target. The Berserker's Push actually going to be thrown out into Miposhka.
Okay.
It looks like just for that extra regen there as well. Yeah, even the Greaves being committed to try and keep this Bane alive.
Those look like, you know, the kid that doesn't want to eat. Berserker's Potion flying towards him. Here comes the, here comes the airplane into the tunnel, and then the cookie as well. In the end, they do feed Miposhka, and he's gonna survive because of it. So just make sure that you keep yourself alive, that you keep your teammates alive, make sure that the fight is long, and wait for one move to move away from each other. Then that is when the Bane strikes.
Okay, well, we're going to see another smoke coming up, but it breaks in the trees. Ankrad is going to be able to get that phase shift off. No Meteor Hammer this time. And Ankrad's just going to be able to get the blink away, easily breaks that smoke. And, yeah, Spirit probably not going to be happy about that. There is going to be 2 still smoked up, but
Spirit are trying so desperately to break the formation of one move. They're trying to jump in, because you jump in on someone, immediately they're gonna start running towards him, and then you can in that moment decide what you're gonna do. And you can see what Spirit are doing right now. They're pushing in the mid lane. They want one move to move from an area. If it's one move controlling an area, you're in trouble.
yeah, but look at this as well. Munkushi with the attack speed here. He's going to be able to take down this tier 3 before the tier 3 tower in the mid lane even takes any pressure from the Tiger Spirit. So they are going to be forcing these TPs back, and Munkushi hitting himself out. War was stolen, the Lotus Orb comes out, so the stun right back onto the face of the Alchemist. And it looks like inside the base, one move, they want to try and turn this one around. And yeah, force Team Spirit back.
Rubik got the Aphotic Shield. That is good. That is actually really good, because it allows Team Spirit to go in and out a little bit more than they did previously. And immediately they go for a smoke. They have a tool now they didn't have previously, and the enemies are on the retreat. If you catch them on the retreat, if you catch them when they're switching lanes, that is when you're strong. The problem is they're just going to walk into Roche and they're together once more.
Yeah, Collapse. They have some vision with the Subverb Ward being down, so Collapse. He's looking for the long wraparound, looking for that stun, but it's, in fact, he's giving the engagement up from Ankrad now as well. That all flies through. They're going to be able to get the kill onto the takedown Mira almost immediately here now as well. Can they get a kill onto Gilga and Revenge though, as the multiple cases do start to be dropped, but it looks like they're going to be cancelled off, and still Gilga with that Lotus Orb able to keep himself alive. And yeah, Alchemist, he might even go down. He's going to go down, and he has to buy back if he wants to get himself back into this. The chase out onto Collapse. Collapse going to get himself away. The Sensor Stone comes out. It doesn't matter. The Manta Style is going to be there. They get the kill onto 3 heroes, and all of a sudden this opens up the mid lane here. And one move, they're not even going to go back to Roche. They're just going to march themselves up the mid lane, maybe try and force out some buybacks.
Considering that there's just such a huge difference in strength between the teams right now, I don't know if it would have changed anything, but you had that one thing, you know, the stolen Aphotic Shield that we talked about, that kind of gives you, you're slightly stronger than you are naturally, and your Rubik just instantly dies. So at that point, the fight is 100% over, and Team Spirit, they try to disengage, but just to no avail.
Well, they are going to be able to take at least one lane of Racked with the Puck pushing in the pressure on the lane as well. It's going to be a double. And yeah, no buybacks coming through here. This is, it can't be Megas, because there is still a tier 2 tower on the bottom lane, but Mira being forced right back to his fountain. They might even be able to get the kill on Miposhka. Miposhka, does he have enough to keep himself alive with it? A Aphotic Shield on the Rubik there as well. It looks like they are going to be able to keep that Bane alive, but Munkushi just jumps himself right back in onto the Bane, and the Bane's going to go down. He's just straight up dead. In fact, yeah, one move, they don't want to be leaving the base here. They're putting the pressure on. Buyback comes through from the Bane. They may want to try and look for an engage here. Gilga, Meteor Hammer. Nope, you'll have to come out with that extra control. What are we able to do with it? You can see that Gilga, he's just waiting out. I mean, he's in the smoke as well, so it's essentially not even going to be able to see him. He's waiting for that big jump in from the sides in case they look for the catch out. Yatoro again. Oh no, they're going to be able to get the Hex off to get the control of Gilga. Do they have the damage to take him down though? Gilga, there's going to be Abyssal Blade now as well. The Fiend's Grip comes out. Almost immediately going to be cancelled off though. They get the jump in, and look at how quickly the, one move response to this. Not even going to be able to get the kill onto the support Tiny. In fact, Yatoro, he's going to be close to going down himself. Can he survive through this? They might still be able to get the kill onto the Tiny. Will they be able to? No! They take down 2 on the start of one move, and they don't even lose Gilga. Team Spirit, they just call GG.
Yeah, that was, I think Team Spirit just wanted to kill him and call GG. Because the way that kill itself was going, you start being aware that you're helpless. And that's kind of what Team Spirit felt in this one.